You do this to anyone, right? Besides, I already made you a promise.
That's your last chance right now to tell us you're coming out.
Are we done? I'll hit the hinges. Put your guns on the floor.
Rick will fire right into that office, so you lower your gun.
Put your guns on the floor and kneel.
Rick isn't blinking here. His body is in the fight response and is totally focused on the stressors or threats present. We keep our eyes wide open to take in as much light or information as possible.
Do what he says. Martin, there's no choice here.
Yeah, there is. Want to bet?
Again, Rick is staring directly at Gareth. He isn't moving his eyes or blinking at all. His brain is trying to focus solely on the stressor.
No point in begging, right?
No.
Still, you could have killed us when you came in. There had to be a reason for that.
We didn't want to waste the bullets.
Sasha then looks at Rick. She thought Rick was going to spare them until he said he didn't want to waste the bullets. She is pleased about this as she can now avenge Bob, who was literally eaten and killed by this group. She looks to Rick, the group leader, and Alpha for reference as to what to do in this situation. This is natural and you can see it in other types of animals. Everyone looks to the leader as they don't want to do anything against their wishes and cause an issue.
We used to help people. We saved people. Things changed. They came in and...
Rick follows Gareth's movements around with his head and eyes, almost mimicking him. This in body language is called mirroring, and people who are attracted to others often mirror their body language subconsciously in order to seem more in line and more understanding of their emotions. However, in the case of Rick, he is mirroring, but not for that purpose. He is doing it to study Gareth, making sure that he cannot get away and at the same time trying to suss him out. If you have any pets and you wave some food in front of their faces, their heads will mirror the food and follow its every move. This is what Rick's doing. He mirrors us to not miss any detail being given off. Abraham is unsure whether he's going to kill these guys. This is shown by the fact that soldiers are always taught to never put the finger on the trigger unless they are going to shoot. Abraham has his finger off the trigger as to not accidentally discharge his weapon, thus indicating that he isn't planning on firing, but is ready to do so. Sasha, on the other hand, glanced toward Rick when he hinted that they were going to kill them. She's very eager to kill them.
After that, I know that you've been out there, but I can see it. You don't know what it is to be hungry.
Gareth isn't afraid of Rick as a person. He's maintaining strong eye contact throughout with him and doesn't do any distancing behaviours, which you would expect from someone who fears someone else. The woman in the group does distancing behaviours when Rick's group hold her at gunpoint.
You don't have to do this. We can walk away. And we will never cross paths again, I promise you.
Rick does a micro-expression of a smile when Gareth says he doesn't know what it's like to be hungry. I believe that he's secretly glad Gareth is trying to justify what he did, as it gives Rick a perfect excuse to kill him. He then follows up by saying that Gareth will simply find another group to kill, pretty much cementing the fact that they're going to die. You could also take that micro-expression as a sign that Rick is shocked to the point of amusement as to how ridiculous Gareth's reasoning is.
But you cross someone's path. You do this to anyone, right? Besides, I already made you a promise. It could have been us.
Rick then looks around the group for reassurance that he did the right thing, justifying his actions, saying that it could have been them. This reveals a lot about Rick as a character. He cares what his group thinks and feels the need to justify his reasoning to the group members. And he's also very keen for their feedback. I think this is what makes Rick such a great leader in The Walking Dead. Sasha looks at the floor, which is a universal sign of shame and disgust. Maggie and Glen also look down as a sign of shame. Shame that they witnessed such a tragic event, but also that they stood by and let it unfold. They may have been right to kill those people, but that doesn't stop their conscience from playing at their mind. This shows us something I think very cool, that our morals are ingrained within our subconscious, not just our primal feelings. This scene is one of the darkest in the whole of The Walking Dead, and I feel it shows perfectly the harsh realities of the world the characters live in. They were forced to become butchers of numerous unarmed people.
This is the Lord's house. No. It's just four walls and a roof.
The acting in this scene, as usual, is amazing. Not sure if Gareth intended on almost standing up to Rick by maintaining strong eye contact back at him, but this is a TV show after all, and it's up to the actor or director to decide what the character's mentality is. I would, however, have expected Gareth to be doing a lot more distancing here. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, please be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more content, and also feel free to check out my Patreon if you'd like to support the channel further. Thanks for watching.